Hey there, Dave Allred, The Real Barman here from barpatrol.net and TheRealBarman.com. So I've got something really good for you today, something I'm extremely excited about, something that's going to increase your restaurant sales immensely. All right, and it's so simple. Simple like the invention of the sticky notes. Like, it's not complicated to put glue on the back of little pieces of paper, but it's oh so effective when you want to post little reminders on your desk or leave little annoying notes to your husband when he leaves the toilet seat up. Am I right? All right, so back in the day, my wife and I used to collect menus to local restaurants in the area, and then we'd shove them in our junk drawer. And if we remembered, and that was a big if, we'd pull them out once in a while and we'd peruse the tattered stacks of menus and eventually decide on something. And then we'd pick up the phone to call it in for a pickup order. And then we'd shove them back into the drawer. All right, well, we eventually threw them out because it was just a mess. All right, and half the time they're outdated. So when you call in your order for a certain dish, they don't even have it on the menu anymore. Okay, so where in the hell are you going with this, Dave? All right, don't worry. I got you. Okay, so since I've been working closely with GoTab lately, which is a free POS and QR code order and pay system, and you can check them out here if you want. All right, but I was talking to someone at GoTab about the different options for bars and breweries and restaurants and where to place their QR codes and on the tables and at the bar. And as we were talking, I'm not sure why it popped into my head, but that image of me and my wife tugging at that mass of paper menus in our kitchen drawer, just trying to yank them out, it popped into my head. And that's when it suddenly came to me. What if restaurants or breweries or coffee shops or hotels who use GoTab were able to put the QR code in every home into the surrounding area? All right, and you wouldn't have to compete with a bunch of other stacks of QR codes like my stacks of menu in the junk drawer. All right, so by handing out QR code magnets like this to your guest as they leave, you are guaranteed to increase your revenue. All right, think about it. These aren't menus shoved into a drawer. These are custom magnets right on their refrigerator in plain view every second of the day, just like you see here. And when you hand them out, don't just hand them out and say nothing and leave it up to chance. All right, give them instructions. Be like, put this on your refrigerator. All right, now there's a better chance that they're not going to throw them away when they get home. And now every time someone goes to open the fridge, they are going to see your magnet. I mean, how many restaurants do you have around you that just you sort of forget about? All right, but they can't forget about your restaurant. It's right there in front of their face. And when it's time to make something to eat, when it's time to cook something, how many people are like, I just don't feel like cooking tonight? And they're like, oh, what's this? Dave's Bar and Grill. Oh yeah, I love Dave's Bar and Grill. Let me pull out my phone and just scan this QR code real quick, pick out a few items, order them, done. All right, this is magical. All right, you can only have so many QR codes on your tables in your restaurant. All right, but when you hand out QR codes magnets to go on their fridge, the number of QR codes is like 50 times that because of all the neighborhoods around you. All right, now, before I talk more about that, let's go back to that shot of the magnet on the fridge. All right, this is an example GoTab has made up for me. All right, it's got the Pizza Hut logo on there. This one is pretty large. You could have smaller ones made up as well. But this one says, check out our menu, all right, which is fine. It's basic and everyone understands what that is. But you can get more creative than this, all right, with your headlines. And by creative, I mean, why not speak to what people are thinking? Instead of just check out our menu, how about treat yourself tonight? Or tired of cooking? Or you deserve it. All right, nothing more, just you deserve it and the QR code. They know exactly what that means. Because when it comes to getting people to act, headlines are everything. Just a few words can change people's actions because you are getting inside their heads. Tired of cooking? Hell yes, I'm tired of cooking. You deserve it. You're damn right I deserve it. And the next thing you know, they're scanning the QR code and they're ordering from your menu. All right, this is just plain smart marketing that's going to get some actionable results. It's fast, it's efficient, it's amazing. All right, so let's think about this. Imagine if you handed out 200 of these magnets to people who are coming into your restaurant who live in the surrounding area. All right, I don't have a price quote for you how much that would be at this time, what 200 magnets would cost, but it doesn't really matter because your return on investment is going to kill it because how much higher are your sales going to be? And with something like GoTab, it's so easy for your guests. They just scan the QR code, they look at your interactive menu on your phone, all right, they put items in the cart, they send the order and pay right there. You don't have your staff answering the phones and writing down orders. All right, and they have to put them into the POS system. The order goes right to the kitchen. It's already paid for. I mean, do you ever get called in orders that don't show up, and so now you have wasted food and wasted money? All right, with the QR code, solved. All right, and once their food is ready, they receive a text notification on their phones, or maybe you have an in-house delivery service that delivers it, or you can integrate with third-party delivery services like Postmates or DoorDash. All right, it's up to you if you want to deliver or just do takeout. All right, so am I right? Or am I right? All right, this is awesome. And imagine if you handed out 1,000 of these magnets and 500 of them made it to the refrigerator in the surrounding area. Cha-ching! All right, now if you're not using GoTab, you can still do this strategy with a QR code and like a PDF menu that pops up on their phone. All right, you can print out QR codes and put them on a magnet, or you can have a company do it for you. All right, at GoTab, they're going to do it for you. They make them all pretty like this, but it's totally up to you. It's a great strategy either way. All right, if you do want to check out GoTab and see what they're all about, sign up for a demo so you can ask any questions you want. It's a free POS system that can do more than you can even possibly imagine. All right, doesn't matter if you already have a POS system. All right, the ordering system can work right alongside it. All right, it is changing the restaurant model and helping increase sales, lower labor, and it allows your guests to guide their own experience. Everyone loves it. All right, but no matter what you choose to do, get these QR code magnets handed out to your guests so they can slap them on their fridge. All right, it's sort of like sticky notes for hungry people. All right, this strategy is really going to help greatly increase your orders, your branding, and therefore your sales and success. Okay, I hope this little nugget gets your juices flowing. Make sure to check out my podcast, The Real Barman Podcast, which you can find on your favorite podcast platform. I appreciate you being here. I am going to see you next time. I'm out.